Welcome to today's class. My name is Arewa Olanrewaju, and today is the final class for the Value to Wealth Ultimate Bootcamp, where we have been discussing about how to monetize your knowledge and your skill and your experience in order to make a living out of it. And today is day number 3, where we'll be discussing about the 5 steps to launch your money-making machine right away. So, what are the things we want to look at? First, we are going to be looking at doing your homework. Remember, I told you to do some things at the end of every class. Now it's time for you to go back and make sure that you do your homework. Carry out the tasks that are necessary for you to be able to have the right preparation for the launch of your next program. So you need to be able to research who your target audience are, research where they hang out, research what you would do for them or do that will actually serve as something valuable for them that they are going to really get benefit from. The next thing is, now, it's very important for you to know that you can flip this script. How do you flip this script? You flip the script if you are someone that works offline, you do a business offline. Maybe, let's say, your value is knowledge-based value from academics. And so you do this thing offline. And once in a while, you still see people on the internet asking questions about stuff. Let me give you a very good example. Something that relates to legal issues. You are a lawyer, and we know that lawyers, they do their stuff offline. And so people start asking questions about things relating to law. You can see that there are a lot of people that needs the right information about what the law says about so many things. You can actually use that to kick off your own program. You can kick off your own program and say, the law is your friend. No, that's the law is your friend's program. Or legalize your ideas, stuff like that. That would actually, you can even focus on different niches. You can focus on people just starting up businesses. And so when you focus on people starting up businesses, you can actually create a program for people that are interested in kicking off their business. And then you give them orientation about the things they need to do in order to have their businesses established in the legal way, and then to also have the benefit of getting loans from the government, of getting investors to be able to invest in them. And all these ideas are things that a lot of people do not know about, but they are effortlessly, or they are searching for it every time. So you can now become the person that actually offers that service to people. You do it offline, but you can actually offer it to people online. The same thing is applicable for those of us that work online. If you work online, what's really going to happen is that a lot of us that work online, we are always looking for offline businesses to invest in, to put our money into, so that we have multiple streams of income. So when you are working online now, and people that are working offline are looking for people online. So people online are looking for people offline to do business with. It works, in both ways. So you flip the script, and so when you're working online, you can actually establish a business offline, have an office, train people, and do stuff. And people will come for training because they want to learn about online. They want to actually pivot to online. Why you that you are already online, you are interested in other businesses offline, so that you also make extra money from the offline. So you can flip the script any way that is actually convenient for you and make money in both ways. Put a name to your efforts. Now, the second step is putting a name onto your effort. Like, you don't just create a program. Like, this program is called Value to Wealth, right? So anybody that says that listens, like, here's Value to Wealth, after actually going through this training, we first have the idea that Value to Wealth, I've heard about it before. Is it not that program that Arewa does? You understand now? So your name, the name that you put on the effort, actually your value or your service or your program, is actually very important, because whatever name you put is something that will continue to grow for years to come. So you need to think effectively, or you think deep before you actually create a name, and not just use any name, any generic name that anybody can actually think of and start bearing. So you need to have a name that will make a lot of sense, and it must be full of curiosity, enticing, and it must promise something tangible. Number three is get professional visuals for your business. Now, You need to get good graphics that will bring recognition to your offer, and also show people that you are serious about your program, even if it is free. You can say that this program, this bootcamp, is a free bootcamp, but everything we did for this bootcamp is of high quality. So the banners, the logos, everything has to be of high quality, so that people will actually feel the value you are giving out there, and people will actually feel happy that you are actually giving them something of great value. Step number 4 is to focus on the right social media account. Now, if you have done your homework that we did in day 2, identifying where your target audience, where they hang out, and you creating the right account for those specific target audience, then it will help you to be able to say, this is what I want to focus on. If your target audience is on Facebook, focus on Facebook for the next 6 months and you will see great results. You cannot say your target audience is on Facebook and you are trying to run Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and LinkedIn at the same time. It's not going to be as successful as it should be. When I was running the ads or the promotion for this bootcamp, if I go to LinkedIn and I put this bootcamp there and I put it on Instagram and I put it on, it's not going to be as successful as it is for me to consistently put it on WhatsApp. You can say that when I asked you guys to go do something before I add you to the group, I asked to go do it on WhatsApp, because that is the focus. That is where we are focusing on, and that's the place where we think our target audience reside, and that's where we want them to come from. Even though I also made the post on Facebook where I actually posted a screenshot and it brought a lot of people to the WhatsApp stuff, but the thing is still that the most effective is for you to focus on 1 or just 2 platforms and not a lot of places to get your customers. Once you know where your target audience hang out 80% of the time, then start building your brand and recognition there. Okay. Now, step 5, make use of what you have. Start creating valuable content either in text, audio, or video. You can easily use your phone, and do not wait until you have expensive gear in order for you to start generating valuable content that will change people's lives. So I'm using my phone, just like I said before in the last video. My phone is the one I'm using, is what I'm using to record this video, and I'm using my PC to record the screen, and it works perfectly well. It works perfectly well. You do not need to have a digital camera, a 4K camera before. In fact, I was consistently intent on doing that before, and I went ahead to buy a camera of 100,000 naira. That was in 2019. That camera right now will be around 250,000 naira or so. I bought that camera and all those things, but still that wasn't the reason, or that didn't push me to actually start creating a lot of content. When I bought the camera, I created some content, I created some courses, but I did not continue creating because even the setting up itself is a little bit stressful sometimes. So just using your phone sometimes is very much effective than trying to set up something very expensive. Now, another question I would like to ask you is, do you want to get these results faster? Do you want to get your results faster? Now, in order for you to get your results faster, you have to just follow 3 things. Number 1 is collaborate with others. Be open to share your profits with people. Now, if you can get someone that's very good at the things that you lack, that you are not good at, and you combine forces together, and you agree that, okay, let us combine forces together, and we can share the profits 50-50, or 60-40, or whatever means in which you are going to agree, then I promise you are going to get much more results from your efforts rather than trying to do everything by yourself. Number 2 is get professional help. Don't try to do everything by yourself. So if you do not want to share your income or your profits with someone else, a lot of people don't want to do that. I've actually had quite a lot of my friends that I've talked to when they want to run a program, and they lack so many things. They know what they know, but they lack so many other things like marketing and visuals and branding and stuff. Let us combine efforts and do this thing, and they will share profit. They don't want to do that, and eventually most of them don't even succeed in eventually doing what they wanted to do at the first place. So if you don't want people to share profit with you, then go ahead and hire people to do the work for you. So you pay them, and they do everything that you cannot do, and then you can go ahead and launch your program. The third is to hire a mentor in order to guide you and keep you accountable. So if you have a mentor will be the one that would show you, guide you, put you on the right track for you to be able to achieve what you want to achieve faster and better. So if you have a mentor, your mentor maybe once every week, maybe twice every week, will have video calls with you where we discuss about what you are doing right now and where you are at, and then the next step you need to take in order to achieve what you want to achieve. Now, if you are saying, I want to take action right now, Mr. Arewa, I want to take action right now, what are the things I need to do? What are the things I need to do? I have to be honest with you right now. You have two options if you want to take action right away. Two options. Option number one, you go all out and do everything. Just watch this video again. In fact, I've decided I'm not going to be selling this course. I'm going to be putting it on YouTube for free. It's now in public on YouTube, so anybody can have access to it at any point in time. So you can go and watch the videos again, video introduction video, day 1, day 2, day 3, and then follow it step by step and try to do everything by yourself. That is okay, and you eventually achieve what you're supposed to achieve, but it might just take you a longer period of time. Option number 2, you can take whatever ideas you have right now and skyrocket it by actually looking for someone to help you do things, or looking for someone to help you, to guide you on how to do the things. So it's either, like what I said before, either look for someone to help you do what you need to do, you pay them, or you get a mentor to do what? To guide you on what you need to do. So now, here are my offers. I'm going to give you 2 offers. The first offer is to work with me and my team, my company, Brand Apex Media. Now, why am I giving you this offer? Why am I giving you this offer? Let me quickly go to the... So, I'm giving this offer because I know that there are a lot of people here in this group that are really serious about adding to their income. But there's so many things that they are seeing online, and everything is looking very, very interesting and sounding very, very interesting, and they have probably gone into 1 or 2 of those things, but they eventually find out that it's not that easy. It's not as easy as they have said it is. And so while I was creating this course, while I was doing this thing, I instead of me creating just all the videos in one day and then just putting it online and then just sharing, I decided to do this thing one day after the other. And so while I was doing this, my mind kept telling me that it would not make any more sense for me to actually go and create a course and then tell the members of the group or the people that attended this bootcamp to go and buy my course for 10,000 naira or 15,000 naira or 20,000 naira. If I do that, I will sell. I know that some people will still purchase the course. But the thing I always think about is, I'm the kind of person that love to influence people's lives, to positively change people's lives. I did that 2015, 2016, and I'm telling you, it has really changed my life also. Because those people that came to free trainings I did in 2015, 2016, they became millionaires. They became, in fact, they now make more money than I make, online and offline. And so whenever they have stuff to do, I go to their events and they treat me like king. And so there's always a reciprocity for goodness. So he said in the Quran that there is nothing that actually reciprocates goodness other than goodness. So the thing is, if you work with me, if you work with my company, you said, okay, I want to work with you. We'll have to first look at what you have on ground. What are the ideas that you have? Then we look at how is this thing going to work, and then we'll come out with a blueprint that will show you exactly what we need to do and how long it's going to take for us to do it and how much it's going to cost you. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Second option is mentorship. You can decide to say, okay, I can do all these things myself. I'm a graphic designer, I'm a web designer, I can do this, I can do that. I just need you to just guide me and tell me, okay, how do I do it step by step? That's mentorship. We can also have that. And so for mentorship, you can talk to me. Okay, I want you to mentor me, and I'll say, okay, this is what is going to cost you for mentorship. And I promise you, it is not going to be something overly expensive that you'll be like, what, 100,000 naira? Where am I going to get that kind of money? No. I want this thing to be as effective and as fast for people as possible. I want us to be able to have results between the month of February, like between now and the end of February. I want to at least come out with 5 testimonials, 5 reviews of students of mine that have gone through this bootcamp right now and have come to me for mentorship or to work along with me, and within that 1 month we have seen results that we are very, very satisfied with. That is my purpose. That is what I want to happen. So if mentorship is what you want, then we can talk together. You request for guidance and that, and we'll be able to figure out something, how it's going to how much it's going to cost you, and how long the mentorship is going to last. So how much will this cost me? Just like I've said, depending on what you need, the kind of work that is involved, the kind of niche that you have, kind of service that you have, the kind of target audience that you have, kind of marketing that you need to be done, it will not cost you a arm and a leg. So it's going to cost you maybe between 5,000 naira to 100,000. Now, 100,000 naira, just like I said, it's not going to cost you more than 100,000 naira. So because I know, even it's not even going to cost you up to 100,000 naira, because there are other arrangements that we can make, whereby instead of you paying me 100,000 naira at once, you can actually make a monthly arrangement where you pay a particular amount of money, like instrumental, every month, and then it's going to be very convenient for you, because while you are paying that money little by little, we are doing the job and we are seeing results. So if you want to change your financial story, start from this month and grow to the next couple of months, and you want to create something that is very solid and something that is very valuable, that will continue to make you money day in, day out, then I think the best thing for you to do is to get in contact with me and let us see how we can make this work. Now, the thing is, I have quite the experience. Let me see if I can share my screen in full and show you my website. So I've had quite the experience with working with business owners. In fact, I work mostly with foreign clients. I don't really work with local clients. And for someone to be here in Nigeria and working with people all over the world, helping them to change their business, helping them to grow their business, that actually shows that there is a lot of experience, a lot of stuff that I can actually give to you as a local business owner. I can show you so many things. I can teach you how to run your business locally. I can teach you how to run that business, that skill, that knowledge, that expertise that you have for international clients. I can show you so many things. I can show you so many ideas. I can share ideas with you. I can create blueprints with you that will actually help you ginger, your brain, and help you create some more powerful ideas for your business. So there are a lot of things we can do together. There are a lot of things you can achieve by working with me. And so when you work with me, it's not an issue of if this is going to work out fine or if this is going to be productive for you. It's an issue of how much time, how much dedication, how much action are you willing to take in order to make this thing work for you. So if you are dedicated, if you have the time, if you want to really go in depth and actually change your financial situation, your financial story, then working with me is going to be one of the best decisions you make in the year 2023. So I'm trying to see if you go to my website, brandapexmedia.com, you will see that I've actually worked with quite a lot of clients online, both when I was a freelancer on Fiverr and then when I was actually and when I was actually working directly on my business in the US, which is Brand Apex Media LLC. So these are some of my services: business brand creation, online asset development, lead gen and marketing, consultancy. And this is my process, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. And then these are the promises that we are making for our clients. So now these are testimonials from my past clients. You can see that I have quite a few of them. And the funny part is, most of these clients are people that they are mostly from the US, the UK, Australia, Canada. Those are people that actually work with the best, and they really find my service very, very interesting, and they find it actually a good investment for their business. So these videos, you can watch any of these videos. These are actually videos of me, people consulting me for their business and me showing them what they need to do to actually change the face of their business. And you can see these are all white people. These are not people from the from my local environment. These are all foreign clients. So you can see I have quite a lot of experience when it comes to handling foreign clients and when it comes to helping people to do better with their business. So if you are ready and you are willing to work with someone with experience, someone that can actually show you exactly what you need to get done, then it's high time that you get in contact with me. So I'm always very busy, and this group might still be available. I might decide to delete the group, and anything can happen. So the best would be for you, if you are still on this bootcamp too, and you have not yet saved my number. I don't have your, I only, because there are some people that actually joined directly from the group link. So I don't have your number. I don't have your number saved. I don't know you. I don't know your name. So it's best for you to send me a message during the time frame between now and Wednesday, to send me a message and tell me you also benefited from the bootcamp. Tell me your name, and then I'll add your number, and then you add my number, so that whenever I'm making posts or WhatsApp status, or I have something new to share, or I have a new program to create for you guys to benefit from, then you would also be able to get access to that information. So for that, thank God for this bootcamp. I'm so happy. I'm very, very delighted that I was able to run this bootcamp, and so happy that we had people to attend, and everybody, I hope we gain one thing or the other from this very training. Thank you so much. Please, the videos are now live on YouTube, so it's going to be live on YouTube, like on public domain. So please leave your comments, subscribe to my YouTube channel, so that whenever I have new videos on YouTube, you'll be able to get alerts that I have a new video on YouTube. Thank you so much. Arewa Olanrewaju again, and God bless. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.